almost an hour later.
Oh, it's fine. Ah, hello, hello, hello. How are you doing today? Tonight,
I'm
I
doing
should say.
fine. I'm doing fine. I'm doing fine. I just watched Celebrity Big Brother season 3.
Me too. And I'm actually excited. I'm actually excited. Okay, guys, welcome. We are about to talk that stuff. Celebrity Big Brother. Tonight was the premiere, and we're gonna get into it. We're gonna get
Okay,
into
let's
it.
get into it.
'Cause, yeah, I wasn't quite sure what I would think, because I didn't know. I think I knew about half of the people, and some of the people I didn't know their personalities. I maybe recognized their name, but yeah, let's get into it and see what we thought. So we
Okay.
can talk about them as they entered the house.
Okay,
All
let's do
right.
that. Let's do that.
Okay. The first person was Carson Kressley, and I am familiar with him from what's the little show where they made up like I forgot. Not RuPaul's
Queer
Drag
Eye for
Race.
the Straight Guy.
We're Eye for the Straight Guy. That's where I
Hmm.
remember him from. And I mean, of course, he's guest starred on a lot of different things. So I was familiar with him and his personality. So I thought it was a good choice to let him come in first because, when you come in solo, you got to give us the drama. And he
It
did.
was
He
really
did.
funny. He
He
just
did. He was
sat
all by
shaded
himself
ass
in his
all through
house,
that
letting us.
house.
Yes, he was letting us have it. Carson. All right, Cynthia Bailey
Okay, all
was
right.
the next person. Oh, did you have anything else to say about Carson?
No, not really.
Okay. Cynthia Bailey was the next person in the house, which was an interesting choice, but I know her, of course, from the Real Housewives of Atlanta, and I like Cynthia. I will say that, and it has to be something about her because she's been on the show all these seasons, even through all the drama on there, and yeah, I think she might be like a
A,
silent,
a,
quiet
a
threat.
dark horse.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. So this is what I realized. I realized that she knew a lot of the people there, right? She knew a
Hmm.
lot of the people there. And so like I was thinking to myself, well, maybe I'm jumping ahead. I'm jumping ahead. I don't want to
No,
jump
go
ahead.
ahead.
Oh,
We're
jump
talking.
ahead. Okay,
We're
so I'm
talking that
thinking.
stuff.
Look, let me talk that thing. I don't want to say talk that stuff. I want to say talk that. But look, I do think that old girl Misha, is that her name? I think that's her name. I think she's
Hmm.
going to nominate her. And the reason I say that is look, girls tend to nominate girls. That's just
That's
how it
true.
goes, right?
That's true.
And so she kind of said as much. Like she's looking at people like you're not on that level physically, right? And
Hmm.
that's just not who Cynthia is. And so I think that Cynthia is going to be nominated, but I don't think that Cynthia is going to go home because she knows so many people.
Yes, she knows people, and I think they like her.
Hmm.
So that is true. And as a model, because I mean, we kind of forget that she was a model. So she was probably in a lot of places and events and things like that. So that is true. I forgot about how she seemed familiar with quite a few people there.
Hmm.
Yeah. All right, next is Chris Kirkpatrick. I think it's called Kirkpatrick from NSYNC, who I think
Bye
is the
bye
least.
bye.
To me, he's the least known of the NSYNC.
Oh, okay, 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 okay.
Well, I
All right.
mean, Justin, whatever, Jordan,
JC,
JC, all of
Lance
them. I feel,
Bass.
yeah, and I mean, if you rank them, mm, I think he would be like I'm sorry, but yeah. So
Wait, wait. What? Cynthia was like, who is he?
right, and you look familiar. Now, where would I know you from? I was like, oh, poor thing. And he still looks like himself. Like he hasn't did so much work where you don't recognize him. It's just kind of like one of those like I can't quite place him. I know he was somebody.
And then the girl was like, oh, was he Backstreet Boys or NSYNC?
I know one of them. I know it's one of those. I did the same thing. I was just like, I know it's one of those. Yeah, boy band. So what I do like about him though is that he's a BB fan, and he already told his first lie because he said, yes, He told his first lie. He was like, I saw Tom Green. So yeah.
Mhm,
So
mhm,
he's prime ready. His whole family apparently BB fans. So I'll be
mhm,
interested to see how he
mhm,
does.
mhm, mhm, mhm.
All
Your
right.
assessment is basically my assessment. Just to go just a little further, the
Yeah.
only thing that I would say is I love the fact that I love the fact that he lied. It's Big Brother, right? I,
I
I'm
mean, that's what it's
probably
all
going to
about.
hell for saying it. I'm going to hell for saying it, but I love the fact that he lied, right? I do. And then like I read and I saw an article and I guess like a recording of him talking about this.
Hmm.
He really understands the game,
Mm,
and so I'm there for that.
yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's all really honestly, if you're gonna lie, the Big Brother house is the
Is the
place to
place to
be in.
lie.
Yes. So yeah, so I did notice that. The next person, Shanna Mokler.
I didn't know who the hell she was.
Yeah, didn't know her.
Miss Miss USA,
Yeah,
Miss
Miss
America, whatever.
USA.
Nah. Uh,
Yeah. So
Housewife this.
yeah, and
I don't
I
watch
might
that one.
have mixed her up with the Mellencamp girl sometimes, but I think as the season goes, I'll remember her. But I have no strong thoughts
No,
about her.
no,
Yeah.
no.
All right. Todd Bridges. Hmm.
It's
Oh,
so
Todd.
lost.
Bless his heart. That's what I'll say. Bless his heart. So, there's always one person who, I mean, they just like, I'm just here. Like, I don't,
That fool
I'll
sat
get
his
you.
hands down. He wasn't gonna even compete.
He was like, I'll do it. I don't mind.
I don't mind being safe. What?
Oh my God. But hold up. What I noticed when Julie Chan said, and the HOH can nominate somebody, he was like, what? Like, that's the first time he had ever heard that. So yeah, it'll be interesting if he lasts to see how he plays this game. Because it's always one. He actually may go further because of his lack of knowledge. Because sometimes they actually end up going further than you think.
This is true. But he also wants what's in the box. You got a week of safety or a round of safety, and you still want what's in the box.
Well, no, you know what? I had to rewind that because I thought they said they were safe. They're not safe. So
Oh,
he's not safe from hosting. Yeah, because I had to rewind that myself because I was just like, well, yeah, I want to be safe. But then when they showed the words on the bottom, he said, I don't mind not being safe. Unless she said safe and he said not being safe. I'm gonna have to rewatch that again. But
okay.
we'll see. Hold tight. Okay. I'm gonna try Mirai
Mm-hmm.
Nagasu.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Well, I'm Mariah. I can say Mariah. I can't say the last name.
Yeah. Um
I didn't know who the hell she was. Who are you, young
I don't
lady?
know either. And it's like as she said her name, I was like, it kind of sounded familiar. I know what a triple axel is, and I thought somebody had done it before, but apparently she was the first person who did it. And maybe that's
From
I don't
America.
know.
From America.
Yeah,
She's the
or
person in
maybe that was
America.
a movie or something. But um, I feel like she um
Ooh, she's
doesn't
an
know a lot
arrogant
about
little.
people, but she's a competitor. So
She's an arrogant something. She is a competitor. She is
yeah,
so
yeah.
arrogant though, and I think she's gonna clash with some people there because she's
Hmm.
so arrogant.
Yeah, I didn't pick up arrogance, but I don't know.
Ooh, watch.
Okay, maybe confidence, but
Ooh,
yeah,
arrogant.
I have to keep watching. All right, Chris Kattan. Um, he. I realized, like, I was like, okay, I think I know who he is, but I'm not familiar
You don't know
with.
Chris Kattan? I guess because I was the lonely nerd in high school. Like I watched Saturday Night Live,
Okay,
and like I went to sleep on Chris Kattan because he was just so silly. Like I literally thought the man was gay for years and years and years and years, and clearly
he's
he's
not.
not. Well,
Oh, I mean, I'm saying when they were going through the pictures, they had him with like stuff on, and this one seems like outside of Saturday Night Live, like he was on the red carpet or something. So I just assumed so, but okay,
well, Carson, whatever that man name, he was just
yeah.
like he and Todrick were the only two gay people there.
Oh, he
So I
did.
was like, oh, that was my confirmation.
Oh yeah, that's true. And Chris was already in the house when he said that. And I've never seen Night at the Roxbury. Have you seen that?
No, never. Even though I've heard people talk about it for years and years and years,
Hmm.
I've always wanted to see it, but I've never seen it.
Okay. So yeah, yeah, but I think my initial thoughts on him, he's the kind that's like where Ty Bridges is like really clueless. I think he's gonna play clueless and slide through a little further because people think he's a little clueless about the game, and I think he knows more than he's letting on. But
I think okay. So first, if you're funny, right, you're
mhm.
typically highly intelligent, right? And
Yeah, that's
so
true.
I never really thought that he was the funniest of the funny, but I
Hmm.
thought he was funny, right? So I think that he's intelligent, and I also think that he'll catch on to this game a whole lot faster than Ty will.
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh Willis.
And the fact that he is funny, and they remember, like everybody in that house knows him.
Yeah,
Everybody does.
yeah.
So he will, he'll get some sympathy a whole lot
Hmm.
faster than most of us.
That's true. I agree with that. All right, Todrick Hall. Now, did you know Todrick?
Oh, I remember Todrick when he was on YouTube, and his
Oh,
voice was like this, like for real. Like I thought his voice was really that deep.
wow. I remember him from American Idol. That's how far back I remember him. He didn't make, I think he was up to make the top 10 or something. He didn't make the top 10. And I thought he was super talented then and he could sing, and I thought he should have made the top 10. And I was happy like to see where he's gone in life, that he's made something of himself. But I don't remember a deep voice.
Oh, so okay, so
He
before
has
he got
come out of he has come into himself over the years, I will say that. But I I don't remember the deep voice though.
no, it wasn't a real deep voice. He was playing a character. Like he used to
Oh.
have like these little shorts, these little skits, and
Hmm.
they were so funny. And like everybody would watch. We would wait every Friday, and he would say he would take off of work to put his little skits together,
Hmm.
and we were glued like this
Wow.
on our little phones, just watching because
Okay.
he was naturally funny. But of course, he had wrote it out, and
Hmm.
he would change, and he would put wig. He would do all kinds of stuff. Dude was talented. I
He
didn't even
is.
know he
I
could
mean,
sing back then.
yeah, yeah. I mean, what they call it, a triple threat. He can do it
Sing,
all.
act, dance, all that.
Yes, all of that.
And you know
So,
what? He did say that he's not athletic, and I was just like, dude, you're very athletic. Why would you say that?
to be
But
a dancer, like on his level of dancing, that is a sport, and you do have to be have some type of athleticism. And you see how long he stayed up there,
yeah,
so that kind of
and he
proves it.
probably could have won. He probably could have won. He was just being lazy. I feel he was being lazy,
He probably could have thugged it out because he didn't seem like he was. I mean, he
tired.
seemed like he was hurting, but not like like it's people that's shaking and up there struggling like real hard.
Hmm.
I didn't see that level. It was just kind of like okay, maybe the other people were looking a little more solid than him, and he didn't know he had that much in him or whatever. But I like Todrick though, and he's one of my favorites.
But did you hear he said his cakes was shaking?
Yeah, Meg better call him. Yes, he put it out there. He's like, okay, and he loved his little outfit. It was cute though.
I was like, what the hell they doing to that man? Why? They put a little butter. What was this? Little
I
peppermint
don't
at the
know. I
top.
don't know. Him and Cynthia won the runway walk though when they were coming down their outfits.
Hmm.
Yeah. Okay, Todrick. Oh, do you remember? It's like it was after the fact that I remember that after the cookout one last year. It might have been everybody, but I just remember a lot of the cookout. They were at his house for like parties. I don't know if they stayed there, but they were there for a while.
I
And
didn't
he
know
was
that.
like in all their pictures and stuff. So I was like, okay, he's a BB fan already.
Hmm.
And I don't know if that's how if he already knew he was going to be on Celebrity Big Brother then, or if that kind of
Or maybe Big Brother saw the pictures and were like, you know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
Hmm. Yeah. Okay. Misha Cupcake Tate.
Now, okay, so y'all are gonna think that I'm just jumping on the bandwagon, but Michelle, I didn't know her name, but I was like the white chick with the brown hair, with the dark hair. That's what I said.
Yeah.
That's who I was talking about.
Okay, okay.
Now that I know her and I see her personality,
Hmm.
it could go one of two ways. She could thug it out to the end, or they will be so afraid of her they will get rid of her.
I'm on the second half because even um, before she won the HOH, they were oh, she said something about people being intimidated by her presence. And I think that, along with her winning the first HOH, she's already got a target on her back. So I don't think she's gonna last too long. She could have. I feel like she probably could have, but we'll see. Unless she gets a strong alliance or something. But
And that's the thing. So the first, like when you win, that's the thing that you have to do. You have got to, in my opinion, you've got to build that strong that ride or die alliance. Figure these people out quickly,
hmm,
right? You you just got to.
yeah, or she's not gonna last. So we'll see. um,
But she's gonna
Teddy.
have to, in order to survive, she's gonna have to lay low for a long time.
Hmm. Yeah, and fly under that radar. Because those are actually the people that do best is under the radar. Because then all of a sudden at the end, it's like y'all done roll through the whole game. It's always a couple of those. All right, Teddy Mellencamp. I don't watch the Beverly Hills franchise, and I do know who John Mellencamp is though, but don't know his kids.
So I only remember seeing her like what happens, watch what happens
Oh, what
live.
happens live? Okay.
Yeah, stuff like that. Like, and I remember to me she had a pretty face,
Hmm.
but to say I know her, I don't really know her, but she looks familiar to me.
Okay. Yeah, I had no idea who she was, and she may be going out first because that was so funny when she told Todrick, "Yeah, I'm not gonna vote you out," and then she was like, "Can you? Will you vote me out?" She was like, "I can't make no promise." Oh, so she may be on the chopping block. I don't know. We'll see.
I don't. Well, maybe I don't know. I
Yeah.
don't know.
All right, Lamar Odom.
Hmm.
Yes. Now you say you were familiar with him, or you did not know who he
I
was.
was only familiar with his name. I didn't know
Okay.
who the. I was okay. So let me take that back. So when they showed old images of him when he was playing basketball, I was like, I do know that dude. Now he
Okay.
looks totally like he looks run down, beat down, thrown in the gutter right now. From what I remember, because what I remember, like it didn't look the way he looked now. Like Lord, he been through it, Lord. He
He
he been
played
through it.
like 12 strokes and five heart attack. He threw it.
Hmm.
But I think he looks maybe because I saw like after that, and I feel like he looks better now. Not when he was playing basketball,
Oh,
but
oh,
he's going through it and he does look a lot better than he did after all of that. But um so I feel like he's kind of clueless too. He does not need the money, and he may um yeah, he may be like, "Can y'all just vote me out this week?
so
I'll be a pawn."
okay, so he was gonna be my person that I thought would leave the show on his
Oh.
own,
Mhm.
like just on his. But you know what? When I looked at him, I remembered something that my mom used to tell me all the time. Boy, you
Mhm.
big for nothing. That's what he reminds me. He big for
Oh
nothing.
my god.
He fell off the. He fell
Oh
off
my.
those strings quick. I was
Oh.
like, uh-uh.
I think the trick to it was keeping your legs closed. Once those legs start to spread, then it was over for the people. Okay. So do you think it's
Be quiet.
oh my gosh. Oh
Talk that
my
stuff, Michelle. Talk that stuff.
gosh. That's what we doing. That's what we doing. Okay, now, did you think, I don't know, for some reason I thought they were going to bring in like a surprise 12th house guest. Did you think that?
No, never. No. It's
Oh,
Celebrity Big Brother.
okay. I thought they were going to bring in a surprise person. But anyway, those are our house guests.
But you know what? They might bring somebody in. I mean, like somebody that gets kicked off, they might bring them
Mhm.
back. Never know.
Oh, okay, something like that. Well, they ain't got but 3 weeks or however long they have, so they're gonna have to do it quick. Like I know
Triple
you voted out
elimination.
last night, but come back in the morning.
Hmm.
Okay. So this head of household. Oh, the first alliance. What's it called? Gays and girls.
Hmm.
Girls and gays. Oh,
Hmm.
what? You don't like it?
What? Two girls and two
It was
gays or something like that.
Todrick, Carson. I think it
Cynthia
was Shanna Mokler, and
and
Cynthia.
Cynthia. Uh huh.
Yeah,
Uh,
I actually kind of liked them because I feel like Carson's gonna go far because people like people like Carson. I think they're gonna like Todrick, and if Cynthia will probably go under the radar, and is it Shanna? She's a super fan, so she knows like her way around. I don't know. I thought two super fans between her and Todrick and
this,
Carson's
but
likability.
but this is what I'm thinking. Who's going to win the competitions? All they really got is Todd. Now in terms of like the mental games, I don't
Hmm.
know. I don't know what they're working with. But I'm not looking at it when it comes to Cynthia. I'm not.
Yeah, she's not. But she may be able to. Well, I don't know. I was trying to see if,
And they're
like,
gonna keep nominating her. They're gonna keep
yeah,
nominating Cynthia.
yeah, that's true. But I do. I mean, I was not mad at. I personally was not mad at that lineup. So we'll see if they stick together or not. But yeah, okay.
I'm sorry. I'm just like, no, I don't like it.
Oh, and also Carson actually he lasted longer than I thought on that head of household competition. I thought he was going to be one of the first out, but he actually held his own pretty good. You know,
He from a farm. You know how to.
that's true.
You know.
That is true. That is true. So,
I'm doing a little too much right now.
how many glasses? What glass is that? Is that number one? Oh my gosh. Oh Lord. Okay. This head of household competition. I know you had thoughts on Ty Bridges. We kind of talked about it, but
About Todd. I
yes.
mean, yeah, I kind of said everything I gotta say about Todd. I think, okay, yes, I agree with you wholeheartedly. Everything that your complete assessment of Todd Bridges, I agree with.
Mhm.
He's clueless to the game. Um, and so as a result, like he's making a fatal error. However, at the same time, I think that is what typically happens with some of the older people on the show.
Mhm.
And for all intents and purposes, he's older than a whole
Mhm.
lot of people there. You know,
Yeah, he may
uh,
be the oldest.
maybe.
Yeah.
And so it kind of made sense on a certain level. Um, but I still think that like he should have just been the first one to fall down.
And yet let somebody else do that. Hmm. But yeah, I was trying to think of who else. What I actually thought, I thought Carson was about to volunteer because he said something, and I was like, "Is
Who
Carson
else?
about to
Who else
volunteer?"
has a like a fake hip or
Yeah,
something?
but any case, but other than this head of household competition, it was like I don't think they've had one like that. As far as I remember, where they're holding bottles and they always have something, but I don't remember anything like that one before.
I'm not, yeah, I don't remember that. Like they've been on strings before, but not
Hmm.
like that. But
Yeah.
when your boy Chris Kirkpatrick when he fell, I was
Uh
just like, bye.
huh.
Like it was too funny because that was their video, right? They were on
Yeah, yeah.
strings, and it was
And
kind of
you heard
like
them play that little music,
it was like
the
that
shady.
should have been his competition. You know what I'm saying?
Like you've
Just
had
saying.
practice. You
Yeah, and
started training in the '90s for this.
yeah, and like I believe I might be wrong, but I believe that concerts they were on strings too a couple times.
That is true. I don't know if they were elevated, but they definitely. I do remember like the puppet strings. That is true. Yeah. Okay. But yeah, I don't know what you had other thoughts on the head of household.
Head of household. Well, not so much about the head of household, but I did want to say that I really felt that she was showing herself to be a true competitor.
Hmm.
There were a couple other people that I felt were being true competitors as well. I did feel that Todrick was a competitor. I
Hmm.
also felt that Mariah was a competitor.
Mm-hmm.
I put a little question mark around Teddy. I wasn't quite certain whether or not she was a competitor, but I would definitely put her in that category versus any other category.
Yeah. She was runner up. I mean, the second place is the first loser, but she held her
Ooh,
own.
that's rough. That is rough. Michelle, do you remember when we played hide and go seek in college? Who won?
I do not remember. Oh my god.
And who was the runner up?
Maybe that's why I don't remember. I remember when I win.
Well, we were. Oh yeah, it was bad. It was almost dangerous. Like I was scared I was gonna trip. I was scared I was gonna trip you.
Where were we?
The old honors college, like before it became,
Oh yes. I know what you're talking about now. Okay.
mhm,
Oh my
yeah.
gosh. Whew, that was like 5 years ago. How do you remember that? How do you remember all of that? Oh gosh. Okay.
Oh, Lord Jesus.
So any thoughts on nominations? Who do you think she's gonna nominate?
I think she's gonna nominate Cynthia. Now, who else? Like I'm thinking of another chick. Um, I think uh, I think Mariah might be next to her, and this is why I say this, because out of all the other girls, I think that Mariah will probably be the least social,
Mm-hmm.
and then I think because of that, Mariah will be the target. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
But when I think about what's her name, Misha
Misha.
Cupcake, when I
Mm-hmm.
think about her, I think that she might have the gall to put up a guy. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Which is a little different than what most women have done in the past.
That's true. It's like they decide they want a women, we want a woman to win this season and then end up nominating women to off the show. But we'll see. I feel like she is gonna nominate Teddy. I mean, it all depends on this power that they have. So we'll find out what that is. But I feel like Teddy will definitely be one of her nominees. And I guess as I'm looking at the list, um, yeah, either Todd Bridges or Mariah may be the ones. Yeah. So who are you excited about? Did you already say who you was excited about?
I'm excited. Okay, well, all right. So I'm watching Maisha. I'm watching her because I saw her interview and I was like, man, it's like her understanding of this game is like top notch.
Mm-hmm. Wait a minute, who? Mike?
The one who
Misha?
won, Misha.
Oh, okay.
Misha,
It might be
Maisha, I
Maisha.
don't know.
I said Misha. Cupcake.
Cupcake.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, oh girl. Um, so yeah, that's who I'm watching. Who I'm excited about. I mean, yeah, I'm excited about Cynthia. I'm excited to see her face because
Mm-hmm.
we're basically not gonna see her again, right? Not like this, not on
Yeah.
television, not the way
Mhm.
that we're used to seeing her. And so you made it sound like she. I was saying she was gonna die. No, not.
No, I do you watch the Atlanta Housewives?
Yeah,
Oh, okay, okay.
Potomac too.
Yeah,
Every Sunday. Every Sunday.
I'm there as well. So why do you think when oh, you mean not see this side of her? Or is she not back next season?
No, she's not going back.
Oh, I think I missed that memo. That's why she needs this two fitted. No, I'm just playing. I'm just playing.
She lives in Los Angeles now.
That is true with her
Uh-huh.
new husband. But I think I just missed. I kept hearing them say like I knew that Marlo had a peach, but we switching shows. But
Yeah, yeah,
um,
yeah.
I missed that Cynthia wasn't gonna be on there. Okay,
hmm
we'll
hmm
see.
Yeah. So what we talking about? Shit, we got
Who
all
are we
these
excited
shows.
about?
Who am I
Who you
excited
excited
about?
about?
Okay, so yeah, Cynthia. I am paying attention to Todrick,
Hmm.
because I do agree that he has a whole lot of what is needed in order to succeed.
Hmm.
I do. I think physically, I think he's there. Mentally, I think he's there. Socially, I think he's there.
Hmm.
It's really just all about his game and whether or not he can have people working on his behalf.
Yeah, I agree. I'm excited about Tajik as well. I think I mentioned that earlier. And the only other person I guess on this list um, is actually I don't know her, but Shanna. Only because to me, when you're a super fan and people don't know it, like you, I don't know, you can kind of at least get work your way through the first couple of weeks. And I'm just interested to see what she's gonna do, even though I don't know who she is. So yeah,
Okay.
I was excited to see what the super fans do.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
Oh, all right. We wanted to talk about this golden caviar moment.
Yes. Okay. So at first, the first thing that I thought was I don't even remember the name of the show, but you remember on Nickelodeon there was this show, The Green Slime, that fell on you. What was the name of
Yes,
it?
was it Daredevil? No, Truth Dare something Dare.
That
Okay,
show.
yeah.
So okay, back then that was just kind of like I don't know. It was just like
Mhm.
it was nasty, right?
Yeah.
What fell on them, that golden caviar, that's the kind of stuff that you you want to have fall.
But not like it fell on them. Like, did you see like Carson's head went like boom? Like I don't know, they might get sued off of how hard that golden caviar came down. I was like, that was because usually like it's like it'll be like a little spray or something, but it came down. I mean, so hard. I'm like, what was? Yeah, but you like the way it was. Oh my gosh. Are you Googling like golden caviar? What can I do with that?
And is it edible?
Oh my God. A mess. A mess. Oh gosh. Yeah, that was my last thought about that golden caviar because I guess I was just couldn't believe how hard it hit them on the head. But yeah. Cool. Any other thoughts? I'm actually excited about this season. I wasn't quite sure because with the cast of characters when they bring them together, you never know if it's gonna be a interesting season and anything like that. But I'm intrigued, and I feel like it's gonna be an interesting couple of weeks.
Look, it's the first day. Everybody's trying to play nice.
Yeah,
And they're gonna continue to be nice all up until she makes those nominations. Once she makes
that's
those
true.
nominations, the lines will be drawn, and people won't
Exactly.
even like some people won't even know that they've been drawn.
Mm,
You know,
Todd.
and so like I was okay. So I have always been a proponent of start uh start an alliance on the first day. Always
Hmm.
have. Why?
Okay.
Because well, in the recent years, they haven't lasted.
Yeah,
But
that's what I was like. They rarely last, but that's true. In the back in the day, they did last.
and so I just felt like in this particular case, most of those people who made that alliance tonight, or what we saw as being tonight, they know each other, and so they have some history with each other, and so they're more likely to stay together.
Hmm.
And so in that respect, I am excited about them.
And who was in that room? Is it
It was
Cynthia
Shanna, Cynthia,
and oh, they're all
Todrick,
in that same room.
uh huh,
And
Todrick
what was
and
Carson? I
Carson.
thought it was just three. It's four beds in there.
Yeah, it was four.
Oh, okay, okay. So that may actually, I like the alliance, but that may actually put a target. They may have just assume, how sometimes the alliance can go under the radar, but the fact that they're in a room together may make it a little tough for them to hide.
Now you
Because
know if they're smart, they would act like they have issues with each other and become friends with other people, kind of like what the cookout did.
yeah, yeah.
Become friends with each other and act like they're having issues because they do live together. Yeah, you're
Hmm.
right. It might become an issue for them.
Yeah. But we'll see. Time will tell. Time will
Yes, yes,
tell.
yes, 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 yes.
Yes, yes. So
Okay, so and the next episode is what? Is it tomorrow? Is it tomorrow?
it's tomorrow.
It's tomorrow.
Nominations and yeah, nominations tomorrow, and then power veto meeting and live vote and eviction is Friday. So they are not playing. And I'm just like, so they have to. Yeah, she said it's gonna be double. Didn't she say like two per week or something?
Yeah, two
Or
per week.
yeah. So we'll see. Triple speed, big brother. Well, I enjoyed talking that stuff with you tonight. Mr. Watson.
As all, yes, of course, no doubt. Talking that
Yes.
stuff, and I had to bring up Southern University. Well, I didn't bring it up. I just said college,
Oh
but
yeah.
we both attended the Southern
The
University and A&M College.
yes.
I
The
didn't
one and
graduate.
only Jaguars. Yes.
I didn't graduate from Southern.
Y'all people say you graduated, but yeah, he transferred on us. But nevertheless, we did meet at Southern University,
Yes, yes, yes.
and
On the bluffs, on the bluffs, on the bluffs.
yes,
With photos as proof.
yes, lots of '90s photos.
Oh, you just told our age.
I mean, late '90s. You know, late '90s.
I don't think it makes a difference. I don't think it makes a difference. That was still 3 decades ago.
It was the late '90s, but any case, we enjoyed our time at Southern University, and we have lifelong friends because of it.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do.
HBCU.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right. So, when will we see everyone again?
Good
Tomorrow, Friday.
question. Well, I'm in Dallas and we're having a snowstorm tomorrow.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
so if I have lights, then I'll watch Big Brother. Maybe Friday. We'll give them a
uh,
chance, and then
If the lights have
maybe
turned back
Friday.
on
Yes,
because of Governor Greg Abbott.
because of him. Yes, he had a year to figure it out.
And still did.
Oh my god. Oh my gosh. So, yes, Tremaine loves politics.
I'm sorry about that.
No, I've gotten into it over the. Well, actually, I was kind of into it, but not as much as you were. But, whew, got to get into it now. But, any case, nevertheless, we will talk that stuff again with you, most likely on Friday night. So join us then and enjoy what Big Brother will bring to us this season.
All right. Excellent.
All right,
See y'all.
take care.